Yeah. So I green give a signal from this side to this side, but you guys green smile. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Smile, 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 smile. Okay. Yep. So my name is Ngoc. I'm from VietAI Hà Nội teaching team, and it's a shock and honor to be honored to be here to talk about machine learning. And all you guys know that Python is a major language for doing machine learning. But I'm here today to persuade you that JavaScript is also one of the good candidates for implementing machine learning, especially in browsers. So why do we need machine learning in browsers? First and foremost, browsers are highly interactive and users are going to be engaged with web applications. And next, browsers have access directly to the sensors, such as a microphone or camera. And the most obvious benefit gained from this thing is data. The data which are collected from sensors always stay on the client. And you can do the machine learning without having internet access. It's pretty cool, right? And the excellent example would be a TensorFlow playground. You can see that. We use a small neural network in browser to classify the green and blue values. Yeah. And so what technology used to make this thing? Surely it is a TensorFlow JS. JS is for JavaScript. And TensorFlow JS came from DeepLearn.js. DeepLearn.js was a framework which was designed for taking advantages of WebGL in browser for making some complex calculation in machine learning. Yeah. And it was released from the 2017. Okay. And with TensorFlow, I'm going to list some models we can do with this thing. First, we can alter a new model in browsers. Next, we can import pre-trained models for inference. And the last thing we can do is retrain all imported models. Yeah. And the first problem is pretty easy, right? We need to find a curve to approximate all the data here. And with few lines of code in browser, we can generate a model to, and you can see the curve tries to fit all the given data. You can see that after a few of epochs. Yeah. And all you guys know that JavaScript is a single thread language, and in order to avoid blocking main thread when training, TensorFlow provides an API which is able to transform synchronous task to asynchronous task. It's pretty cool, and you can see the API is here. Next problem. Yeah, you can see that this on browser. You can see I use a convolution network to create a model to classify the disease. Yeah. And so the model is able to tell us what number it is. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, and with a few lines of code, like we initialize a sequence network, you add a convolution layer, you stack a maximum layer on top of it, and finally with a dense layer with 10 classes. Yeah, and we can see all the things I have done worked entirely in the browsers, from extracting data to training. It's awesome. So you can see this indicates the progress of training in browsers. Yeah. And the accuracy is totally not bad, right? Yeah. And the last thing I want to do, I have a hope to translate a sentence I like VietAI to take VietAI, and I will use a 6-to-6 model, and in that case, I will convert the Keras pre-trained model to TensorFlow model and serve this model as an API to the client, and the client will prepare code for inference, and you guys can see the video here. Yeah, you can see I loaded the model from the API only one time. Yeah, and now it's able to predict hello to chào bạn, and that's me dream. Can you see that? Yeah. And the last thing I want to translate is tôi thích VietAI in Vietnamese. And how about you? Do you thích VietAI? Yeah. Please give smile if you like VietAI. Okay. Thank you.